All right, so this is a suggestion via a channel member. The name of the video is New Jersey drone sightings. State officials accused of knowing more than they are telling. Let's go check it out. Let's go and jump into it, guys.
Mysterious drone sightings now in 12 New Jersey counties, and it's still unclear where they're coming from. Meanwhile, Governor Phil Murphy responds for the first time in a X post saying, quote, "There is no known threat to the public at this time." Do other state Jersey officials agree? Well, here with reaction is New Jersey gubernatorial candidate and 101.5 talk radio host Bill Spadea. Bill, it's so great to have you on this morning. So no one has a better pulse on New Jersey than you and talk radio. So what are your listeners saying to you?
Well,
and
mysterious
what do you think about this?
Thanks, Rachel. We've got the largest audience in the state. And I have to say that I've got to give credit to my friend Mark Taylor, who is the mayor of Florham Park in Morris County, because back on the 16th, 17th, 18th of November, a few weeks ago, he called the show and he said, "Bill, there are drones over my house. And last night there was a Black Hawk helicopter that was sitting in front of them." He said, "I have no idea what's going on, but I've called the FAA. I'm calling the state police." Okay. And here we are weeks later, and it's increasing. They're everywhere. And, according to reports, and I literally have done my entire show in the last week and a half has been on this.
Or like some type of UFO. Guys, really quickly, I'm going to go ahead and give you some information here. All right, so I'm definitely a Part 107 license holder. Right? I'm an official drone pilot. All right, this comes from my days of cinematography and photography, etc. Right? But here's the thing. You can call the FAA kind of all you want, right? But if the drone is under like 250 grams, they don't have to register it, okay? They don't at all. And I'm looking at it, I see the red and greens flashing. So they're definitely compliant drones for the most part, but what exactly are they doing? Are they just over someone's house at night? And secondly, at least, a lot of the drones won't even take off at night. So these are most likely attached to either someone that builds their own drone and not buys them, because if you buy them, they're not going to take off, bro. Generally, unless the drone has like night mode or something. But I'm trying to figure out personally, what is this? I go in blind to all my videos here that you guys send me, and I don't know what's happening here. So I guess let's hope for some information. But I guess even the individuals that have the drones flying over their houses don't know what's going on. So I guess we're all just lost here.
This drone issue, because callers from all over the state are calling in to say some of these drones are the size of cars. And what it occurred to me that when the state police and the FBI are asking for our help, how do they not know what's happening? So a lot of people believe that state officials may in fact know a lot more than they're telling us.
Yeah, I'll tell you this right now. If they're the size of cars, they're probably not, right? But it sounds like this is one of these DJI like tracking drones. So like police officers, they have the ability to purchase, police stations at least, they have the ability to purchase like specialized drones that are meant for like search and rescue and things like that, where they have like thermal imaging and all types of 360 imaging, all types of just absolute craziness. All right, these drones are like $15,000, $20,000. Some of them also have the ability to, water or pesticide your farm and things like that. These are generally bigger. They can lift a human. Okay. But my problem here is that you would 100% know who's flying that drone. And the FAA, great call on that one there. If they were tiny, minuscule drones, then I would understand why you have no information. These are definitely registered. No one is flying illegally here. I can tell you this right now. And if you're close to a farm, that could be a reason why you're seeing these, basically. Or the police are looking for someone and they just refuse. Guys, what happened in New York? This is about that. 100%. They're looking for someone. They're looking for something. Thermal imaging. That's what they're doing. Come on, guys.
Well, yeah, and by the way, I'm one of those people. I saw it outside of my house twice. My kids recorded it. They were freaking out. They are big, and they fly kind of low. And it's really disconcerting that our governor can't tell us what's going on.
They don't want to tell you.
And then they said, call the sheriff, and then the sheriff says, call the FBI, and then the FBI is saying, give us more information. And remember, Bill, we had a balloon that flew, a Chinese balloon that flew over our country, And not only did our government lie about it, but they did nothing about it. So do you think that these are foreign, that this is a foreign country? Is this Google,
That's where I'm at
with
now.
their drone package testing something? What is it?
I have my opinion already.
I think if it was something as simple as Google or Amazon, something like that, it would have been very easy to put out a statement and say, hey guys, don't mind the drones. We're not under attack. What really bothered many people, certainly in my audience, is when we called out the governor earlier this week, he did not make a statement until after thousands of our listeners flooded the State House with calls saying, Governor, what is going on? What did you know? When did you know it? Why are you not saying anything? It's strange to me, though, if you think about the size of these drones, it's not like they can stay airborne forever. They've got to land somewhere. Chances are they're landing somewhere locally. Why is it only happening at night? Why is it happening on and around our military bases, both the Joint Base in Monmouth, Picatinny Arsenal in North Jersey? So there are a lot of questions, and it leads many of us to believe that they do know. But I think the simplest explanation is that this is some kind of a military test. I just wish they would come out and say, here's what we're doing. And I have said, when I'm elected governor, we're not going to have this secrecy coming from the State House. We're going to have total transparency because it's clear someone knows what's happening. We just 100%. Aren't being told.
100%.
Well, Bill, they're also flying over Trump Bedminster, which has a lot of people concerned as well. Sure. And I agree, we need more transparency. We ought to know what's flying over our house. By the way, there was a guy in Florida who once shot down a drone. He didn't know it was illegal to do so. He got in a lot.
Yeah, he went to jail, bro. Don't touch my drone from flying over your house. We'll have a conversation.
There was a guy in Florida who once shot down a drone. He didn't know it was illegal to do so. He got in a lot of trouble. So people feel like this is right over my house. It was right in front of my window.
Right.
I know I don't own the airspace.
You do not own the airspace.
It's disconcerting when it's so close to your home and your children, and we ought to get answers. Bill, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
That's fair. Like the statement that she made at the end here was incredibly fair. I mean, I would hate to have some nondescript drone flying over my house, etc. But the reason why people are photographing it at nighttime, they're saying it's only happening at nighttime. It's happening during the day. You just don't see it. That's what's happening here because you don't recognize those lights that high up. Now, the person in Florida that she mentioned here at the end, he went to jail and he deserved it. Because again, I'm a landowner. I get it, guys. I understand. I don't want you. I see you on my property. Technically, you would be on my property, but unfortunately, I'm not on your property. That type of thing. Or you're not on my property. You're in the airspace above my property. Certain states have like a certain limit above your house, basically, for like how much of the airspace you technically own, let's say. But it's not much. 10 feet, 20 feet, bro. Someone can literally, while you're in a backyard legally, okay, and this is going to sound crazy, bro. They can go to your house while you and your kids are in the pool playing and your wife is sunbathing, okay? Fly 20 feet over your house and just sit there catching 4K video, okay? It's terrible, but they can do it, all right? Now, if they're purposely doing it, that could be a little bit troubling, okay? But if it's like accident, well, how about this? Let me rephrase that, because don't do that, obviously. You go to jail, because that's a little different. But if I'm flying over your house, for example, that's my business, not yours, right? Yell at the airplane that's flying over your house also, I guess, if that's the case. But I generally don't fly these absolutely gigantic drones. I only fly drones for cinematography. So that's kind of how that works here. And if I'm actually flying for no reason, and just because I want to remote control something from a distance, guys, it's going to be one of the smaller DJI like Airs or even the Mini 4 or 3 Pro, guys, right? That's basically what I'll fly. I'll fly specifically under the 250 weight limit if I just don't want to be bothered by people. And you will not see that drone. You won't see it at all. I'll be like 200 feet in the air. I'm telling you, you won't see it. I'll still see it because it's still in my line of sight, for example, but you won't see it. Not in the daytime, and it's quiet, right? So the reality is that why are they flying these things? I have no idea, bro, but I will say there is something crazy, like a manhunt going on from, what recently occurred in New York City with the insurance guy. You know what I'm saying here, guys? There is a manhunt. And some of those drones, if they're the size of cars, they definitely, hold on, as a matter of fact. If they are the size of cars, then they most likely are the ones that the $26,000, or the Matisse. It could be the Matisse also. Let me go to the website here really quickly. I think Adorama has them. Let's go ahead and hit F. And let's do. Wait, I don't know, gift card, bro. Let's do it like this. It'll be one of these Matisses here. These are the cheaper. This is on the cheaper end of things here in terms of these type of drones. These will have. These can't pick up a person. I don't think so, at least. But they have all of the craziness to find people, bro. 41 minutes of flight time, 23 miles a second, what's this? Meters a second. Where is the... What does it do? It did something crazy, if I recall, these Matisses. I don't know where to find what it does. Normally, it's somewhere here. Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. Enhanced night flight capabilities. So this is one of these drones that will literally take off at night because it's using like LiDAR instead of like a visual sensor. A lot of the prosumer drones require at least some light to be able to calibrate themselves. And while these here do not need that, hence the reason why they're probably being recognized. They're flying too low. They're loud, super loud. But that's most likely what's going on here. They're looking for someone, and this one can definitely find somebody. Okay. This is not the one with thermal imaging, though. I thought it did, but I'm guessing it's probably one of those one of the police variants of the drone itself. And that's the one that I'm thinking is about 24. Yeah. No, that's not it. That's not it. But long story short, guys, there are gigantic drones that can do crazy things these days. And they are, in fact, looking for someone. I'm kind of leaning into they're probably looking for that guy. They probably got word of something and they're like, oh, he's hiding somewhere. Guys, if you remember the Boston scenario, let's say, many years ago during the parade, when they ended up finding the guy in a boat type of thing. Right? I'm thinking... most likely that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to find him no matter what. It just so happens that it's around the surrounding areas of Manhattan. All of these drones are randomly popping out. Who has all these drones? The cops and the military. Or unless you just want to go buy and spend $10,000 or $20,000 on a drone like this yourself, make sure you're licensed because you're going to go to jail flying that. Yep. You're not gonna get away. You cannot get away with flying that. It's too big. It's too big, it's too loud, it's too in your face. If you want to fly something, just get a mini, bro. Just please, no license kind of required. I think you still have to put like a tail number on it though. But anything bigger, make sure you get papered. Don't fly around and end up breaking the law and getting charged, like $200,000 on some craziness, sharing footage from a national park or something. Please don't do that. All right, I beg you. Don't go to jail over flying a remote control vehicle, basically. But either way, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. This is my lightsaber. Hey guys, you guys subscribe to the other channels? Logical Movie Reviews with Mr. L. Boyd, along with Mr. L. Boyd Music. Oh, also, Mr. L. Boyd Discusses. Guys, check it out. And if you haven't heard it today, you're amazing.